Welcome to Eerie Bites of History, your daily serving of strange bites of the past. Today, we have the birth of photography, a haunting witch trial, and a temple built to appease the gods, all of which happened on August 19th. Let's begin. On August 19, 1839, the French government officially presented Louis Daguerre's invention, the daguerreotype, as a gift to the world. The announcement was made at the French Academy of Science in Paris, and it marked the public unveiling of photography. Unlike earlier experiments that had faded over time, Daguerre's process fixed an image onto a silver-plated sheet of copper, creating a permanent photograph. The technique quickly amazed scientists, artists, and the public alike. For the first time in history, people could capture a detailed, lasting likeness without the hand of a painter. Cities and landscapes could be preserved, and portraits could be made accessible beyond the wealth of the elite. France's decision to release this process freely, rather than patent it internationally, helped photography spread across Europe and beyond. Within months, studios began opening, with the daguerreotype becoming a global phenomenon. Exposure times could last minutes, forcing subjects to sit unnaturally still, their faces stiff and ghost-like. Some even whispered the process didn't just capture an image, but a piece of your soul. This breakthrough not only transformed art and science, but also altered human memory itself. Moments once lost to time could now be recorded and kept. What began in Paris that day laid the foundation for modern photography, for family portraits, and the billions of images we capture today. On August 19, 1612, 3 women from a small village of Samlesbury were dragged before the court accused of witchcraft. This trial is often overshadowed by the more infamous Pendle witch cases, the most notorious of England's witch-hunting era. The women, Jane Southworth, Jeanette Beerley, and Ellen Beerley, were charged with crimes that seemed to come straight from nightmares. Their accuser claimed that they could shapeshift, drink blood, and devour the flesh of children. These allegations were fueled not just by superstition, but by religious tension of the time. During the trial, the women faced shocking testimony from a young girl who painted a vivid image of black magic and secret rituals. But the proceedings dragged on, inconsistencies in her story began to unravel. Eventually, the judge dismissed the case, and the accused were acquitted, a rare outcome in an age where suspicion alone often sealed a death sentence. The fear and hysteria the trial generated never truly faded from the community. Were the women truly innocent victims of a child's tale? Or had they invoked secrets too dark to even be spoken out loud? On August 19th, in the year 295 BC, among the backdrop of war and political conflict, the Romans dedicated their very first temple to Venus, the goddess of love, beauty, and fertility. It may seem unusual that, in a time defined by battles and bloodshed, people chose to honor a deity associated with tenderness and desire. But for the Romans, Venus was not just a goddess of romance. She represented prosperity, victory, and even divine favor to ensure Rome's survival. The dedication of her temple was an act of hope as much as devotion. Soldiers and citizens alike flocked to the marble steps, offering sacrifices, prayers, and believed that Venus could sway the fortune on the battlefield and secure fertility of families at home. The temple quickly became a sacred space, alive with incense smoke, whispered petitions, and the rustle of the voices left behind by those desperate for her blessing. Over the centuries, as Rome expanded, the wars raged on, the empires eventually crumbled, and the temple itself fell into ruin, its walls withered and worn, in stone scattered by time. That temple, near the Aventine Hill, no longer exists, but legend persists that at dusk, you can still feel a strange presence, as if the voices of those long-ago worshippers still linger and their hopes and fears suspended in the air. Like your history snack-sized? Drop us a comment with your favorite bite and subscribe. Join us daily for your eerie dose of the past.